It's in the name. This dish is seriously hot, spicy, sour. It's a hot and sour, spicy noodle soup. Hey guys, Jeremy here from School of Wok, London's premier Asian cookery school, and we're here for Wok Wednesday. Got the wok ready? I hope you guys are too. These here are sweet potato vermicelli. So it's a noodle made out of sweet potato flour, and it is absolutely delicious. What I love about it is its texture. It's quite thick, and so actually boiling the noodle is best, but it's very difficult to overcook these noodles because it's got that nice sort of almost jelly-like structure and a good bite to them. 5 minutes on the boil should do its job. Whilst the noodles are boiling, I've got some pork mince here. I'm just going to marinate it up. I mean, you could just keep it as is and fry it and then add some soy. I'm going to marinate it just for ease. So a bit of light soy sauce, some Shaoxing rice wine. Give that a good massage through. Get all that flavour into the mince. I've got some ginger, garlic and spring onion all finely chopped up, ready to go. And the traditional noodle, hot and sour noodle dish like this uses a pickled Chinese vegetable we call ya chai. There's lots of different types of pickled vegetable in Chinese supermarkets. But if you can't find it, I happily use gherkins or even sauerkraut or anything like that will work well. Finely chop this because I'm going to stir fry this with all the spices later on. And these sweet potato noodles have boiled through nice and easily. I'm just going to place them straight into the serving bowl because once I've made up the stock and the soup, that's going to be really hot and that will just warm them through. Next up, I'm going to make a quick kind of chili oil and Sichuan peppercorn oil, but I'm also going to use these Sichuan peppercorns and chillies to make a paste once I've fried them. Medium heat for this, because those peppercorns and especially the chillies will burn very quickly otherwise. After sort of 2 or 3 minutes, you'll start to get this sort of almost mentally fragrance and aroma come off the peppercorns. At that point, you just want to sort of drain any sort of excess oil off them and pop them into a pestle and mortar. The chillies, again on a medium heat, because these dried chillies can burn very quickly. And they're dry, but when you fry them, they'll go crispier, and we want them to be crispy, so when I crush them, they crush nicely. And what that will also do is impart that chili flavour into the oil. And these guys will brown pretty quickly. If you ever wonder how they get that sort of Sichuanese mala flavour, this is the mix. Time to crush. You can hear that crunch. So this paste has got this really sort of rustic, coarse nature to it, which is what I like. It doesn't take long because of the crispiness of the chilies and the Sichuan peppercorns. They really crunch up nice and easily. Next up, you could take this chili oil and make it into more sort of red chili oil with some fresh chilies. But I'm just going to use it to add flavour. I want this to be really spicy, hot and spicy and sour soup. Medium to high heat. I've got my ginger and garlic, and I'm going to use most of that spring onion as well. Keep a little bit for garnish later. You can see I've got loads of spring onion in there. That's going to add a lot of flavour to this soup. Now once your ginger starts to brown a little, you want to just push that to the side. If you feel like you need any more oil before we add your pork, then you can add some now. Don't need too much. Then my marinated pork can go in. Bring all of that ginger and spring onion over the top of it and start to allow that to sort of fry a little bit and then start to break it up. Now I'm going to add this chili and Sichuan peppercorn paste to my pork. And we're really sort of layering flavour into this very quick and easy noodle soup. And the soup hasn't even come into it yet, but I'm going to kind of use all this flavour to deglaze the wok. Whoa, that has really hit me there. That Sichuan peppercorn and chili mix. This is going to be spicy. Pickles in. And then we can serve this straight over the noodles. Got some sourness already from the pickles. We're going to add some more sour in to the stock. Then on a high heat, you're going to pour your chicken stock in. You know, and this is to make a really nice, quick noodle soup. It doesn't take too long at all. We'll season that stock with some light soy. A little dash of dark, just to change the colour. Now I'm going to bring it to boil before I add my Chinkiang black vinegar. And that's the rice vinegar made from the black rice husk. I'm waiting for it to come to boil first so I can pour it in just before pouring it over the noodles so that it really gets that distinct sour taste. Now it's on a rolling boil, your vinegar can go in. Boiling hot and sour soup with this intense sort of maroon red colour from that base chili. Now will be accentuated by the dark soy as well. Spring onions to garnish, along with some toasted or roasted peanuts with skin on. I'm actually a little bit scared of the amount of chili and Sichuan peppercorn I put in this, but hey, that's the traditional way. That is truly mala. Hot and sour. It's exactly what I needed. The right amount of saltiness from that soy sauce. Nice and simple. Hot and sour noodle soup. If you like this recipe, if you want to learn more, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ding, hit that notification bell. You can join us next time.